Premium Sound Solutions is a mid-sized company that produces sound system speakers for the automotive and consumer industry. As we don't have a brand of our own, we mainly produce for the major American and European car and consumer brands. Because of that, we realize that the name Premium Sound Solutions is not very well known, but I think we should be proud to say that our speakers are used in 1 out of 3 cars on the road today, and in many fashionable sound systems and smart speakers that people have in their houses. We are active in all parts of the world. Our headquarters are in Belgium, where we still produce, but we also have development and production facilities in Germany, Hungary, China, Malaysia and in Mexico. When we became standalone in 2014 and after the acquisition of our Malaysian production entity, it became more and more clear that it was increasingly difficult to run our business with these old ERP legacy systems that were in use on all these sites. Next to that, the increasing customer demands with respect to EDI, electronic data interchange, and the expected efficiency gains became more and more difficult to implement. So we started with the selection of the right ERP system, a system that fits our needs as a global automotive first tier, as well as the right implementation partner that understands our business and can support us globally. After a thorough screening of 4 companies, meaning 4 different ERP systems, as well as 4 different implementation teams, we made a joint decision together with the local site management, the key users and the board members, and we decided to continue with SAP and Delaware. Not only we saw a good fit with the SAP Fast Automotive template solution, but also a good fit with the team that presented it. For us it was very important that the team that made the presentation and won the selection was also going to be the team that remained with us during the full duration of the project. I strongly believe that because of this template-based approach we avoided the costly pitfall of customization and that we were able to reuse the knowledge embedded in the template. Of course that meant that instead of adapting ERP to the needs of the local sites, we had to implement standard processes across all sites and focus on the change management. So we had to inform and train more than 1,500 people globally. This template-based approach and the resulting transformation of the company core processes was the most difficult part of this project. But when looking back, also the most rewarding, because now we're able to implement a new production entity, like the recent acquisition we did in Germany. We're able to implement that within a couple of months. And we're able to do that with the same SAP solution, the same processes, the same data and the same skilled team, without losing time or money on customizing different processes. A good example of the benefit of having all our factories on the same SAP instance became clear earlier this year at the start of the Corona crisis. Before the crisis hit Europe, our supply chains in China were already heavily impacted. And with the majority of our customer base being in the US and Europe, we had to find a way to match the demand towards the heavily disrupted supply chain. Because of the fact that we have all factories on SAP and all customer demand loaded into SAP, we could quickly develop a report that enabled the logistic teams to quickly respond and more efficiently respond to this crisis than what we could have done ever before using the separate, disconnected legacy systems.